All right, thank you, Brittany, for taking a few minutes of your day. And we're talking 2024 social media trends. So, can you tell me what you think will be the top one or two social media trends businesses should be mindful of for 2024?
Yeah, absolutely. So I do have 2 in mind. I did take a more operational approach since the question was centered around businesses and not individuals. I wanted to unpack some options that I feel like are most imperative for an overall organization to include in their go-to-market strategy for 2024. So, for trend number 1, I feel like you're going to start seeing a lot more of social media being used as a customer service channel for customers, for their clients, the consumers to be able to buy and service their needs in simpler ways. This happens to me today, and I don't even notice it. And sometimes I feel so bad because they get stuck in those areas of social media where you have to sort of accept them because they're not in your primary folders or something like that. But you see people constantly reaching out to ask for simple statuses on their order, maybe product inventory questions or availability options, right? I think if an organization has anything to include for social media in their go to market strategy for 2024, they should look to find ways that their consumers can get in touch with them more easily and in ways that they don't necessarily have to put forth a ton of effort. So I think that's going to be trend number one. We're going to beta test this in 2024 ourselves with a small group just to make sure that we work out the kinks and we do it properly. But it'll give customers an easy way to ask simple questions, get in touch with us. Maybe they don't know who their go-to contact is, and so this could serve as a nice channel for them to do so. So that's going to be trend number one is customer service as a channel on social media, right? And then trend number two would be really about the content that you're creating and that your consumers are absorbing, right? So I think trend number two, you'll see content centered around the buyer's journey a lot. And you see this done a ton already outside of our promo field. You see it a lot in the tech sector, and they do an exquisite job about creating these massive and targeted amounts of content that are built around education and the purchasing process so that consumers can make informed decisions all on their own without the pressure of being sold to or feeling like they're being sold to. And I think you'll see a lot more of those contemporary go to market teams designing robust content strategies to hit their numbers, especially going into or being in a down economy. That's a great way to captivate an audience and to help educate them or nurture them along the sales process without them feeling like they're being sold to or they have the pressure of obligatory conversation. It also makes it a lot easier if it's their idea and they're feeling educated, then they have a stronger backing about the purchase that they're making. And I think that's really imperative for all of us to understand and try to wrap our brains around going into 2024. So I know that a lot of times social media is done by individuals, but if you're really trying to leapfrog ahead for your brand, as an organization, then I really feel like these two trends are things to keep your eyes on and start to build out a strategy around. I think your consumers will appreciate the content that you're providing and they'll acknowledge that you're trying to make it as easy as possible for them to work with you and feel serviced by you in any form that's easiest for them.